My name is Sho Yoshimoto. I'm 31, and I work for a small consulting firm. I live with my beautiful wife Eri, and my 5-year-old daughter Mayu. Eri is a career woman, and has been even before we were married. She works for a major corporation which keeps her quite busy. As a result, I do most of the housework and take care of our daughter. Come on, let's go. You're gonna miss the kindergarten bus.
Sure, Dad. Bye, Mom.
Did you get everything? I'll probably be early today, so have a good day. Eri is a real workaholic, and she's never home. But I wanted to support Eri as much as possible, so I'd never complain about the role I play. An incident occurred unexpectedly that would change everything. A friend from college, Ryu Hashida, approached me with an interesting proposal. It's always been your dream to start your business, right? Maybe it's about time you start seriously considering it. Start my own business? Yeah, I'll back you up all the way, man. I'll think about it. It's always been my dream. If I could do it with Ryu, it would definitely take off. This may be my only chance. I returned home that night and talked to my wife about the idea. Hey, Eri, I want your advice on something.
Huh? Advice? What about?
I think it's about time to start my own business.
Start your own business?
Yes, it's always been my dream, and a friend's willing to help me out. I think this is my only chance. I'm not getting any younger.
But if you do that, you'll be way busier than you are now, right?
Yes, probably.
Then who's gonna take care of Mayu?
That's where I need your help.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible!
Huh? But...
My job is the most important thing for me, so forget this nonsense about starting a business.
It's not nonsense.
I will have no part of it. If you still want to do it, well, just go right ahead.
Eri is our daughter, you know.
Yeah, so what? If you don't continue as we've been doing, it's going to affect my job.
So what you're saying is that I should give up on my dream? Is that it?
You don't even know if such a business would succeed. Just do as you've been doing and take care of Mayu.
I was taken aback by her complete disregard for my dreams and aspirations. And at the same time, I grew suspicious of her motives. If she has no intention of supporting me, I will just have to give it up. I know she's busy at work and all, but she could at least put some effort into helping me out. As I was contemplating how to come to terms with my dream, I stepped into the living room when I heard Eri arrived home. Oh, Sho! It's been a while, buddy. Huh? What are you doing here, Kodai? Standing there with Eri was my old high school classmate, and currently Eri's boss, Kyudai Masura. How've you been? Not bad, and you? Did something happen at work?
I had something important to convey to you, so I had Kodai come over.
Something important?
Truth be told, we've been seeing each other for some time now. As that's the case, I want a divorce.
This is some kind of prank, right? It's no prank, man. It's true.
I'm much more suited to be with a guy who works at a major corporation than a clerk at some minor consulting firm.
Eri looked at me with disdain. We had an affair. I admit it. If I need to pay compensation, I'll gladly do it. I got a considerable annual salary. I'll pay that and child support, so you can take care of the kid.
People like us are meant to do important business. We have no time to waste on a child's upbringing.
In total, I'm willing to fork over $100,000. That should be more than enough for you.
You are really something, Kodai. So have fun taking care of Mayu. She'll be a bother for our new life together, so I never want to see her again.
I learned for the first time that she had no love for our daughter Mayu. I was so angry I signed the divorce papers and sent them on their way. She left the house with Kodai, never to return. Obviously, I was devastated by the news. Why do things turn out this way? But I can't be sulking forever. I have Mayu to take care of. She's done nothing wrong. I have to be there for her. I decided right then and there that I will focus all my attention on her. I called Ryu and told him about the recent setback. I'm really sorry. You encouraged me to start my own business, and now this.
You did nothing wrong, Sho. But are you really gonna give it up? I just hope you don't have regrets later.
But how can I take care of Mayu and start a business? It's impossible.
I'll help you take care of her. We work together, we'll be just fine. You got a good kid. I'll help you bring her up. There's no need for you to do it all on your own. You need to lean on others, or you'll never get anything done. Just call on me for anything. Just don't give up on your dream, man.
I appreciate that, Ryu. It's good to have a true friend. I was overcome with emotion by his words, but still haven't made up my mind. As usual, I went and picked up Mayu at the kindergarten and arrived home. There was a lot I had to do. Cook, do the laundry, prepare the bath. It was a handful. Okay, I'm ready to get working.
You're awesome, Dad!
Oh yeah? You think?
Yeah, when you're working hard, you're cool!
Mayu,
Thanks for working so hard for me, Dad!
am I really working so hard? Shouldn't I be doing more for her? Is this the image of her father that I want her to remember me by? Just a house husband. Mayu, I need to work even harder from now on. If that happens, I might have to spend less time with you. Will you still think your dad is awesome?
You bet! I love my awesome hardworking dad!
Thanks, Mayu. I'm gonna start my own business and work to make it a success for you. And so, with the total backing of Ryu and Mayu, I decided to start my own business. As expected, working and raising a kid was way harder than I expected. I was late picking her up at the kindergarten on a number of occasions. Sorry to be late, Mayu.
Dad, where were you?
I won't be late tomorrow, I promise. As I was having difficulties managing my daily life, Ryu offered a suggestion.
Looks like your financial situation has stabilized. Why don't you hire a housekeeper? If you can get someone to take care of Mayu, it will make your life a lot easier, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose so. And so as Ryu suggested I hired a housekeeper, which made life a lot easier for me, I was able to concentrate on work. I was able to juggle work and personal life a relatively manageable level. Before I knew it, 5 years has passed. Over the years, the business I started became quite well known, and we were financially comfortable by this time. We recently moved into a spacious condominium.
Okay, Mayu, that's all for today. You really studied hard today. I'm impressed. Really?
My housekeeper, Yuka, is 8 years my junior, but we have the same values. She gets along wonderfully with Mayu and has become part of the family. On days off, Ryu will come over and we'd be like one happy family.
Hey Mayu, let's play cards!
You bet, Uncle Ryu.
I'm warning you, I'm not gonna go easy on you the last time.
I beat you fair and square last time.
You did, didn't you?
Thanks to Yuka and Ryu, my daughter grew up surrounded by joy, and her character showed it. On top of that, her grades were outstanding. She was the apple of my eye. One day when I was stepping out with Miyu,
It's been a while since we've been shopping together, huh?
sure is. Let's get something to cook together tonight. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan, Dad.
As we were shopping, a supermarket staffer approached us.
Hey, is that you, Sho?
I was shocked to see that it was my ex-wife Eri. I was so taken back that I wasn't able to utter a word as she started explaining her current situation.
Kodai and I got married after our divorce, and we started a company right away, but things didn't work out. All that was left was a mountain of debt. I figured I would become a rich celeb, but turns out I'm just a part-timer at a supermarket. Can you believe it?
I can actually believe it. But it has nothing to do with me.
Pretty cold-hearted of you, Sho. Hey, Mayu, it's your mom. I missed you.
She tried to hug Mayu, but she rushed towards me and hit behind my back. Oh no, you don't. Don't act like your mom now. You betrayed us a long time ago. Come on, Mayu. Let's go home. We hurriedly left the supermarket. As we walked home, Mayu turned to me with concern.
Was that my mom?
That's right. She left us a long time ago, so you probably don't remember her.
Yeah, I guess.
Mayu looked confused and sad. I felt anger rising up inside me as I looked at her disheartened expression. The following day, I told Ryu and Yuka about the encounter, and they listened with concern.
You're kidding me. She abandoned you and Mayu and took off with some guy. Now she acting like Mayu's mom. She's pathetic.
Mayu must have been confused.
Yes, she was. She mentioned being her mother and seemed upset by it.
Poor girl. If there's anything I can do, just ask. I'll do anything for Mayu.
Count me in too.
If it wasn't for these two, I would be completely lost. I got this far because of them. I'm so blessed to have such great friends. Because of their commitment to me and their concern for Mayu, I decided to focus on Mayu's emotional well-being. Several days later, as Miyu and Yuka were on their way back from school.
I had so much fun in my piano lesson today. That's great. You did very well. I practiced a lot, that's why. I know you did. You're just like your father. You always try so hard. Who's that in front of our apartment? That's Mai. Do you know her? Yes, she used to be my mother. Huh?
It was Eri, my ex-wife. She was waiting for them in front of the apartment.
There you are, Mayu. I wanted to see you so bad. You live in such a nice apartment. You really shouldn't be here. How did you even know where she lived? I have my ways. Who the hell are you anyways? Why are you holding hands with my daughter? She takes care of me. She's my best friend. Don't talk to her that way. She's some stranger. Why are you protecting her? Come on, Mayu. Come and live with your mom. What do you say? We can all live together here in this nice apartment again. Just the three of us, like we used to. Won't that be fun? I'll take good care of you, Mayu. No, I like it the way it is. Don't say that. Just listen to your mother, for God's sake. We can talk more about it when your father returns.
She grabbed Miyu's arm and tried to force her to go with her.
Let me go! Just do as you're told. We're gonna all three live together whether you like it or not. As long as you come with me, I'll convince your father.
Her actions enraged Yuka, and she stepped in to prevent her from taking Miyu.
Please stop, or I'm calling the police. Huh? You're a complete stranger. This has nothing to do with you. She has everything to do with me. She's the most important person in my life. Let her go! I said get the hell out of here!
With that, she forcibly pushed Yuka away.
Oh! Yuka, are you okay? I'm okay. Thanks, Mayu. Leave her! Get over here right now, Mayu! I will not allow her to go with you, ever! You don't give up, do you?
As Yuka tried to protect Mayu, I happened to pass by and see the whole encounter. My anger has reached its limits. Before I knew it, I pushed her away. What the hell are you doing?
How? How dare you?
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing to Yuka and Mayu, for God's sake?
All I wanted to do was talk to Mayu, and that woman prevented me from doing it, that's all!
We have nothing to talk about. Get the hell out of here!
Are you still angry about what happened so long ago? Forget the past and let's live as a happy family again. Just the three of us. I want to live here too.
You must be out of your mind. I will never let you ruin the life that Yuka, Ryu, and Mayu have built all these years. I don't ever want to see your face around here again.
I'm Mayu's real mother. She would be better off living her life with her real mom than some nobody.
I was so furious with her attitude. I still haven't forgiven you for what you did. It's not something that one forgets so easily. I will never forgive you. Don't show your face around here ever again. If you insist on coming around, I'll call the police.
Police? You're overreacting. What crime did I commit?
Your actions are what a stalker would do, which is a crime. You want me to call them? What are you gonna do?
I don't want to get involved with the police. You're gonna regret this. I warned you.
With that, she stormed off down the street. Are you alright, Mayu?
I'm okay, Dad, but I'm worried about Yuka. No problem, Mayu. I just stumbled is all. I'm good.
I'm sorry, Yuka. You didn't really need to do that. Thanks for protecting Mayu. I realize I can't live without you.
Huh?
Yeah, well, again, thanks.
Hey, Dad, why are you blushing?
Huh? Oh, that excitement, I guess. Let's get you inside.
I'm so hungry. I made beef stew today, your favorite. No way, awesome!
After that incident, my love for Mayu grew even stronger. I was never going to leave her. Ely continued to work at the supermarket. Her life wasn't getting any easier as she struggled to pay off her debts.
Why do I have to live this way? I was supposed to lead a celeb lifestyle. Why me?
But her misery didn't end there. There was more. One day, as she was walking home after work,
I hate this life. I can't go on much longer. Huh? Who's that in front of my apartment?
You're Kodai's ex, aren't you?
Who the hell are you guys?
Did you know that he borrowed money under your name?
Huh? I know nothing about that. I'm never paying a cent for that idiot.
Well, until it's paid back, we'll be hanging around here every night for God knows how long. You really want that?
Get it from him.
He's long gone. Probably working his butt off at some construction site up north.
What do you mean?
I'm saying we got up with him and deprived him of his freedom. Pay your debts or suffer the same consequences.
You have to be kidding me.
she realized her debt has grown twofold due to Kodai's borrowing. Since Kodai was gone, Alien was left holding a bag. She would be burdened with his debt. She continued to work at the supermarket and as a hostess at night. It took a toll on her, physically and emotionally.
I work my ass off, but the debt never changes. What did I do to deserve this, for crying out loud? That loser Kodai. I'll never forgive him.
She was burdened with his debt for the foreseeable future. Never will she enjoy the glamorous life she envisioned. A while later, as I was staying at a hotel on a business trip, I was coming out of a convenience store when I caught a glimpse of a bum sift into a garbage can. Huh? Is that you, Kodai? I haven't seen him in years. He was a completely different person. All skin and bones, dressed in rags, stinking to high heavens.
My God! It's you, Sho! I'm so glad to see you. Please, can you spare me some money? I finally escaped my captors with my life! Just $100 will do, please. No, 50. Whatever you can.
Sorry, can't help you, buddy.
Please, I'm starving. Help me out for old time's sake.
Why should I help you after what you did? I gave him the bread I had in my hand and got the hell out of there as soon as possible. I'm surprised he was even alive. But, I have to say, he was in short, terrible shape. That was the last I ever saw of him. 1 year later, Yuka and I were married and our new life began. It was the incident that Yuka protected Mayo that solidified my love for her. I confessed my affection for her, and one thing led to another. And that was 1 year ago. Yuka is expecting our first child.
When is my sister gonna arrive? I want to take care of her. Maybe 6 more months.
Huh? That long? That's like forever. I can't wait either. I'm counting on you to take care of the baby, Mayu. You're gonna be a big sister now.
You bet, Dad.
She never expected to have a kid brother or sister. But when she heard that she would be a big sister, she cried with joy. 6 months later, Yuka gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. And Mayu became a big sister to her. With Mayu and my support, Yuka seems completely content with her life.
Oh no, we're out of baby powder. Already? Babies sure drink a lot. I think we need to buy in bulk, huh?
Ryu's on the way. Let's call him and have him pick up some stuff. That would be great. He's nuts about the new baby. He'll do anything for her. Ryu still stops by practically every weekend. Our relationship hasn't changed one bit over the years. It's still as strong as ever. Here's the baby milk. Where's my baby?
She's my baby sister.
Huh? Don't tell me you're jealous, Mayu. But you know what? I think you're still the cutest.
I was the happiest man in the world at that moment. I closed my eyes and vowed I would protect him with my life.
Machida-san, could you please do this?
What? Isn't this your work?
I suddenly have plans today, so I need to leave on time. So, please.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I asked you.
That's rich. She's always asking me to do her work. My name is Kengo Machida. I'm just an average company employee. My problem is that people take advantage of me easily. Because I look timid, even my juniors end up pushing their work onto me. Even that junior earlier always pushes work onto me because I can't say no. I ended up doing all the work. Should I start working out and get muscular? No, but I'm the type that doesn't gain muscle easily. And if I'm muscular with this face, that's scary too. But even though I had these worries, I was living a happy life. Because I married my girlfriend who I loved so much. We got married a few months ago. My girlfriend who I loved the most in the world became my wife, whom I'm loved the most in the world. I'm home. I'm so tired.
Kengo-kun, welcome home. You're late today.
Work took a while.
Good work. Today I made your favorite hamburger steak.
Wow, it looks so good. Thanks, Luna.
Don't worry about it. It's your reward for working so hard all the time.
Luna, I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Don't cry. You're so dramatic.
I'll definitely make you happy. Thus we never fought and lived happily together. People took advantage of me, but I had great colleagues and work was fulfilling.
Oh, Machida, do you have a moment? It's about the proposal for the upcoming meeting.
Proposal?
I have like 5 ideas, but I want to know your opinion.
You have 5? That's amazing. Yeah, they look good. You can fill in the details later, but if you can summarize the outline like this, I'm sure the manager will be satisfied.
Okay, then I'm glad. I'm relieved to have your approval.
I'll check it any time.
Yeah, I'll ask you again.
I love my job. The harder you work, the more results you get, and the more people around you encourage you. That's when I feel a sense of fulfillment and want to work even harder. But there was a problem that gave me a headache. It was my manager, Amamiya-san.
Hey, what is this document? You are going to show this low-level document at the meeting? I'm the one who's going to get in trouble. Get it together.
I'm still working on that one, and it's not finished. I'm going to check it, so...
I don't need excuses. Just submit high-quality documents from the beginning. If you don't get it together, then I'll get in trouble. Do you understand?
She's the one who took my unfinished documents out of her own. I'm sorry, I'll fix it right away.
Quickly do it. Submit it to me within the day, okay?
Within the day?
What, do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't.
Then it's fine. Quickly do it. Don't be late.
She's so selfish. My manager, Amamiya-san, has recently been assigned to our department. Maybe she's an impatient person, but she's always annoyed. Apparently she hates timid people and always says mean things to me. She told me that the documents I made were hard to read and that I was responding to emails too slow. And she even got mad at me because I was working overtime too much. All of them were nitpicky, and I was really fed up with it. I'm just being casual about it, but I'm stressed out. At first, I took what she said to heart, but she kept getting mad at me unfairly, so it felt stupid to take it seriously. From then on, I dealt with it moderately and evaded it casually. I managed to respond to Amamiya-san's unreasonable request and finally got home just in time for the last train. Then, she brought documents that I was working on and said it was bad quality. Could you just give me a break?
She sounds difficult, but I'm sure everyone knows that you're working hard.
My colleagues are all really nice, but it's just Amamiya-san.
Well, let's just drink and forget about it, okay?
Yeah, thanks for everything, Luna. I complained to Luna, and she reassured me every day. But something happened that changed everything. A few days later, while I was working as usual, I got a call from my mother. Apparently my father collapsed.
Kengo, could you come home right away? The doctor doesn't know if he'll make it through the night.
Okay, I'll go with Luna right away. What? No way.
His condition changed right after I called you. It was so quick. Father-in-law.
I couldn't get over the fact I didn't make it in time to see my father. If only I had left the house a little earlier. Even if I regret it, my father is no longer here. After the funeral, I went to work as usual, but I wasn't motivated. Amamiya-san added pressure to my depressed state.
Hey, Machida, why are you being lazy? Don't slack off.
I'm not slacking off.
It seems like you took time off for a funeral, but you should move on quickly. You're a working adult, right?
Huh? Please, wait, Amamiya-san. Machida just lost his father. My colleague tried to help me out, but Amamiya-san didn't listen to him either.
I don't care about that. If you slack off, then I'll be in trouble. Do you understand?
Those words from Amamiya-san were the last straw for me. I had had enough. I stood up from my desk and handed Amamiya-san my letter of resignation. I'm quitting. Thank you for everything.
Huh? You're quitting over something like this? What are you thinking?
But I have already decided.
You're so spoiled. A spoiled person like you won't be able to work anywhere. Come on, what did you even learn here? We don't need a useless guy like you here. Just quickly quit.
I'm planning on doing that. When I told her I was quitting, Amamiya-san cussed me out even more than usual. She said whatever she wants, but I already decided. I didn't pay attention to what Amamiya-san was saying and continued the resignation process. I used up my paid leave and quit a month later. A few months later, after I quit the company, Luna and I were on a honeymoon that we planned a long time ago. We're going to England. We're planning to have fun sightseeing in London and buying souvenirs.
Kengo-kun, let's drop off our luggage at the hotel and then go shopping.
Yeah, then let's have some tea somewhere afterwards.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too.
Then a few hours later, we had finished shopping and we're back at the hotel. Wow, we bought so much.
But we bought souvenirs for our friends too, and it was really fun. Huh? I was wondering who it was. It's Machida who quit our company. What are you doing in a place like this?
Gee, Amamiya-san. This is the worst. Why would we bump into her here?
Oh, is this Amamiya-san, your former manager? Nice to meet you. I'm Machida's wife. We're here on our honeymoon. Oh yeah, you got married. Why would you marry someone like Machida? You're such an idiot. Excuse me? I can't believe someone would marry a guy who doesn't make any money and quits his job so easily. Your future is dark. My condolences. What are you saying?
Amamiya-san said something funny in front of Luna. Because of that, Luna started raising her voice.
Whoa, so scary. I guess someone who would marry a guy with such a low income wouldn't be classy. Well, you two are perfect for each other. Of course, I mean it in a bad way.
Hey, Amamiya-san! My wife has nothing to do with this!
Your wife is kind of dull, and coming to England for your honeymoon is so lame.
Why do I have to be told all this from my former manager? You can't be serious. I was at my wit's end and tried to leave with Luna. When I looked towards Luna, she wasn't angry but looked like she was trying not to laugh. Huh? Luna, what's up with her? Then Luna said this.
You really don't know anything. Huh? What? What's going on?
Amamiya-san looked puzzled at what Luna said. It's not surprising. Amamiya-san made fun of me without knowing my family situation. My father was the CEO of a company that sells imported foods. Following his sudden death, I took over the business. And Amamiya-san's father works as a manager for my company. Oh yeah, I'll give you my new card.
Tokimeki Foods? This is where my dad works. You're the CEO?
I took over from my father. Your father works as a manager here, right? I thought you all looked alike. It's a small world, ain't it?
No way. This can't be true.
I was already set to take over the family company from my father, but I didn't think it would be so soon. I didn't quit my former company because I couldn't handle Amamiya-san anymore. It was to become a CEO. Oh yeah, when I quit, you told me that I was too spoiled and that I wouldn't be able to find a new job and other things, right?
That's...
I'm doing alright as a CEO, so don't worry. I also told your father what you said.
Huh? To my dad? Why would you do that? He's going to be mad at me.
What? Why would he be mad at you? You said those things to help me, right? Well, your father was angry about it too, though.
Don't be silly. What do you mean you're a CEO? You're not good enough for a job like that.
Then he can quit if he wants. Oh, I'm talking about your father, by the way. Amamiya-san wasn't able to say anything. She probably realized it wasn't a good idea to say anything more to the CEO of the company where her father works. Incidentally, we chose England for our honeymoon because our company is considering expanding overseas. We also wanted to visit the country to check it out. Because of that, we're staying for a month. We've been to other countries many times, and we'll be able to go again, so we decided to come to England this time. I was disgusted by the fact Amamiya-san tried to make us feel bad about where we chose on our honeymoon. Unaware of all these circumstances, Amamiya-san ridiculed us for being low income and dull. And Luna couldn't hold back her laughter either. Upon learning this fact, Amamiya-san is speechless at the unexpected promotion of her subordinate, whom she had previously ridiculed. Her face is bright red, and she is gaping with her mouth open. And then, I added another blow to Amamiya-san. You probably thought you were hurting me with what you were saying, but I never cared about you from the beginning. Hearing that, her face became even more red. I exchanged glances with Luna, and mentally gave myself a high five. This time, Luna corners Amamiya-san.
Can we leave soon? We want to go back to the hotel. Hotel? This is an ultra-luxury hotel. You're staying here?
We bumped into Amamiya-san at a famous luxury hotel in London. When Amamiya-san realized this, she seemed to become increasingly mentally distressed. It seems that she can't stand the fact that we, whom she had been mocking all along, are staying at a better hotel than her. It was our honeymoon, so we wanted to stay in a nice hotel. Where are you staying?
I don't want to tell you.
She's proud, so she can't tell us the name of the hotel. Oh, I wanted to go visit the hotel you're staying at.
Huh? Don't be silly. Why would I hang out with you?
You made fun of us for choosing to come to England, so I assumed you come here a lot. Is that not true?
I don't care about you guys anymore.
Saying that, she ran away somewhere. She really only good at making fun of people.
She has to do that to keep herself together. So pathetic.
And she's too proud. A month later, after completing our inspection of the area, we decided to return home. My former colleague invited me out to drink, so we gathered at a bar. Machida-san, did you hear? Amamiya-san got fired. What? Fired? What happened? Her power harassment has always been a problem. Several people have appealed directly to HR. But finally someone recorded a conversation and submitted a recording, and that was used as proof. Really? Amamiya-san was originally the type to go along with the flow, so she had a good reputation among upper management. Given those circumstances, even if other employees had reported the power harassment directly, they probably wouldn't have been believed. As a last resort, it seems that they recorded the audio of the power harassment and submitted it. Apparently the CEO at HR called Amamiya-san into the conference room to hear her side of the story, and it was quite something. She started crying and act up during the talk, and they even thought about calling the police. And so the CEO had enough. I can easily imagine that. Rumor has it that after being fired from her job, Amamiya-san broke up with her longtime boyfriend and fell even further into despair. Apparently someone in our department saw someone who looked like Amamiya-san sleeping in the park near the office. What? Is it her? Yeah, she runs away when she sees someone from our department, so it's likely. She really looks shabby, so they didn't recognize her at first.
Whoa, so scary.
According to someone close to Amamiya-san, after she was fired from the company, she went on a spending spree. She went on overseas trips and bought lots of brand-named items. It was pretty crazy. She quickly used up all her savings.
Overseas trips. Wait.
Huh? Was something wrong?
Actually, when we went to inspect London, we bumped into Amamiya-san. Maybe like a month ago?
She was already fired by then. She really did travel abroad.
She kept making fun of us in London. It's surprising to hear that she was already fired by then. She probably needs to look down on people. That was actually making things worse for her, but she didn't seem to notice.
Well, it's her own fault that this all happened.
Yeah, we need to be careful too.
No, but I don't think I can ever make fun of someone like that.
True. Amamiya-san was so proud that she could only look down on people. Seeing her fall into decline because of her own worst actions, I thought I should put myself together. Apparently that happened.
What? So when we saw her in London, she was already fired?
Yeah, apparently.
I can't believe it. And she made fun of us so much.
She probably feels better when she looks down on people. I'm glad we severed ties with her.
We need to be careful too.
Yeah. Then our company expanded overseas, improved its performance, and successfully expanded its sales channels. I did my best to come up with a plan to keep my father's company going, and it looks like it worked out. The company expanded further with its overseas expansion. While constantly adding new staff, we're also focusing on remote work as a new way of working. A few years later, Luna and I got married, and we have a new addition to the family. I'm home!
Welcome home, Kengo-kun.
Hey guys!
I'm going to make dinner now, so wait a minute.
Surrounded by my beloved wife and son, I am truly a happy man. I want to continue taking care of my family and grow my father's company. No matter how much my performance improves, I always keep in mind the lesson that I must not become Amamiya-san.
Sujimoto-san, regarding the engine brake you are working on, we have received another request from the client.
Again. Okay, we will convene a meeting with key members later to discuss this matter urgently.
It seems that the next project is already underway, so please get started as soon as possible.
Understood. Just when I thought things had settled down, Look at this mess. Looks like I'll be working overtime again for a while. My name is Takuya Tushimoto. I'm in charge of the development department at an automotive parts manufacturer. I've liked cars since I was a kid, and I wanted to work with cars, which is why I chose this job. Of course, I don't regret it, but with deadlines looming, I had to respond to unreasonable requests from clients. I do this again and again every day, and I'm exhausted, but it's fun to see cars being built. The joy of completing a car you worked on is irreplaceable. I think I do this job for those moments. I said I was busy, but at the end of the day, I love my job. But I had a troubling problem.
Hey, Sujimoto, what's going on with this project?
She's starting to make a fuss again. She doesn't do anything, so I wish she'd just shut up. This project is currently underway as part of the second project, so there are no issues. I will report back if anything comes up.
Come on, you can't report anything unless you're told to.
I'm sorry. The one I'm having trouble with is this woman, Manager Shiba. It seems that Manager Shiba is the daughter of a company executive, and there were constant rumors within the company that she got her job through connections. It's no wonder there's such rumors. She's so bad at her job, I don't know how she became the manager. Her work behavior is terrible. She always acts cocky towards her subordinates. No matter how busy the work is, she always leaves the work to her subordinates and goes home. Saying that she leaves the work to her subordinates is a nice way of putting it, but she's actually forcing them to do it. She still does that in our busy period. Because of her behavior, she isn't liked within the company, and it's not surprising that there are rumors that she got her job through connections. For some reason, she was especially hard on me. I talked back to her even though she's the manager, so she probably finds me hard to deal with.
Sujimoto, you need to submit these documents within the day, so finish them even if you have to work overtime.
What? Those documents are for the manager, right? I don't think a regular employee like me is allowed to touch them.
Huh? What? You talking back to me?
I'm not talking back. It'll become a problem within the company, you know. Who's going to take responsibility for it?
It doesn't matter. I won't ask a useless guy like you to do it.
She clicked her tongue, making sure I could hear it, then glared at me and walked off. She should just do it on her own. She probably made another subordinate do it for her. This is what always happens. When it comes to responsibility, it's not only Manager Shiba who will be in trouble, but also the subordinates. I want to prevent that from happening, but apparently she still don't understand that. I wonder if we could do something about this.
Sujimoto-san, what's wrong?
Yumiki-san! The manager's behavior is terrible again today.
Oh, that person is always angry.
She really is. This woman is Mana Yumiki-san for the department next door. She's the only person I could talk to about Manager Shiba. Ever since we got along at a company drinking party a few years ago, we talk to each other outside of work as well.
You're stressed again. Why don't we go drinking again then?
Great idea. Then I'll work hard to finish my work.
Yes, I'll text you later.
Okay, we're going drinking with Yumiki-san today. I'm more motivated to work now. Yumiki-san was more than a colleague to me. If there was something I was worrying about, I could talk to her about it, and she would reassure me. I was confident by Yumiki-san's presence, but I never thought our relationship would develop any further. If I imagined confessing to her and being rejected, I can't develop our relationship any further. I was happy with our relationship now, and I wanted to continue getting along with her like this. One day, I had more work than usual and was completely overwhelmed. Get approved by the end of the day? Is that even possible? Anyway, I need to finish this quickly. I had work that needed to be approved by my manager by the end of the day, so I was desperately working on the paperwork. If I don't get approved today, I won't be able to start the next job until the beginning of next week. which would result in even more work piling up. In order to proceed smoothly with the work, it was essential to obtain approval by the end of the day. Wait, it's already this late? I need to speed up. I want to finish the paperwork by 5, then get it checked. And I'd like the manager's approval by 6. Muttering to myself, I was desperately trying to finish the paperwork. It was already 5, but the documents were still not finished. Everyone in the department knows that I need to get the documents approved within the day. There were people who tried to help me as well.
Tsujimoto-san, is there anything I can help you with?
Thank you. Then can you summarize this data for me?
I'm free too.
Really? Then please check this finished documents. Thanks to the help of the people around me, it looked like I'd be able to finish it within the day. However, despite our efforts, Manager Shiba said something unbelievable.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Good work.
What? Please, wait! I quickly stopped Manager Shiba. She should know that there's documents that she needs to check today, but she still tries to go home. I couldn't believe it. I asked you to check the documents I'm making right now within the day, right?
So what? It's not my fault. It's your fault for taking so long to make them.
That's true, but the reason I took so long on the paperwork was because Manager Shiba kept making me do more work. I refused several times when you tried to push unreasonable work onto me, but I also had to help out colleagues who were overwhelmed with work, so I ended up starting later than planned.
Anyways, I have plans. I can't wait around for you to finish.
Please wait. I'll finish in an hour, so will you please wait?
I can't. You should regret how slow you were.
What? Saying that, she started getting ready to go home. I wanted to stop her somehow, so I persisted until the very end. Please, manager! When I kept asking, Manager Shiba suddenly got pissed.
Ah, shut up! I have a group date today. I can't wait around.
What? A group date? When I heard that she was leaving work to go to a group date, I was so stunned that I couldn't say anything. I let out a big sigh at her words, which showed no sense of responsibility despite her position as a manager. Unconcerned with my attitude, Manager Shiba continued to press me.
Can you take responsibility for me missing my chance to get married? If I don't get married, it's your fault.
What? I ended up responding so loudly to her unbelievable words. I don't want her to blame me for her not getting married. My coworkers who were listening nearby smiled weirdly at the Manager Shiba's attitude. Useless subordinates are so annoying. Reassured that I wasn't going to say anything back, Manager Shiba left the room cursing. In the end, I decided to bow my head to another department manager and ask for their approval so that I can get approved that day. Unlike Manager Shiba, the other department managers are all busy. I bowed many times and finally got it approved. I finished. Thank God.
Good work.
Oh, Yumiki-san, good work.
You looked like you were struggling. Were you able to get it approved?
Somehow, when Manager Shiba left early, I thought it was over.
She's really true to herself, isn't she?
Apparently she has a group date today. I've never heard of a manager who will prioritize a group date over their work.
A group date? It's worse than I imagined.
But I was able to finish the work because you talked to a lot of people for me. Thanks so much.
Not at all. I'm glad I could be of help.
Yumiki-san saw that I was struggling and talked to people in her department. Thanks to her, I was able to finish my work in time. I was thinking to thank her properly later. The next day, I came to work as usual and noticed a difference. Huh? My desk isn't here. The place where my desk was now empty. Even when I asked my colleagues next to me, they didn't know what happened.
When I came to work, your desk was already gone.
What? Even when I looked around the apartment, I couldn't find my desk. What's going on? It was almost time to start work. Then I noticed something. Does Manager Shiba know something? Manager Shiba, do you know where my desk is?
Desk, you don't need that because you're getting fired.
What? Fired? Me?
Yeah, we don't need a useless guy like you at this company.
What? Did I cause a problem?
Shut up! If I say you're fired, then you're fired.
Huh? I'm suddenly getting fired? I don't get it. Please, wait!
What? You're going to defy me? Do you know who I am? I already talked to the higher-ups about this. You're jobless from today. Goodbye.
No way! I was so shocked by the news of my unreasonable firing that I stood there frozen. But then, I remembered something and accepted what Manager Shiba said. Okay, thank you for everything. So I stopped coming to work. The next day, I met up with Yumiki-san at a cafe to tell her I got fired. So that's what happened. I got my 2 weeks paid leave right now.
What is that? Even if she's the manager, that's so unfair.
Well, it can't be helped. But I think this will be a good opportunity to show her what she's missing.
That's true, but are you sure you're fine with that?
Well, I have a few jobs in mind. It'll be alright.
Wow. Okay, then I'll help out too.
Manager Shiba, we received a call from the manager at Marubatsu Holdings.
What? Marubatsu Holdings? What do they want?
That is, it seems that we have received an inquiry about the progress of a large project we are working on.
I don't know anything about that. Just say that we'll get back to them.
It seems that there's a problem.
What? A problem?
After I left, my department encountered problems with a large $500 million yen project that I've been working on, and they were busy dealing with those issues. And the clients kept calling.
They're asking for the person in charge to come. What shall we do?
What a hassle. Who's in charge of it? Get them to take care of it right away.
It's the person you fired yesterday.
What? That's Sugimoto?
Yes, Sugimoto-san was fired, so we don't have anyone in charge at the moment.
No way.
Manager Shiba was shocked. Manager Shiba, who's always pushed work to her subordinates, didn't seem to remember that I was in charge of a major project. I was running around trying to get approved because of this project. We have a call from the CEO of Muribatsu Holdings. He's complaining as to why Tsushimoto-san isn't here.
What a hassle. Just say whatever.
Manager Shiba, apparently we have a complaint call from the CEO of Muribatsu Holdings. What's going on?
No, it's nothing.
The person in charge, Sugimoto-kun, isn't here, but what's going on?
He quit. Look, here's his letter of resignation, too.
Tsushimoto-san didn't quit on his own. Manager Shiba fired him.
I saw too. You put away his desk and harassed him.
Manager Shiba, is this true?
That's...
I haven't heard about him quitting. Could you explain what happened to me?
It's not how it looks. It's a misunderstanding.
I'll listen to your excuses in my office. For now, handling complaints is the top priority. Can someone contact Sugimoto-kun?
Okay.
In this way, Manager Shiba was taken away by the CEO, and it became clear that she'd been working independently without consulting others. Of course, it was Manager Shiba's own decision to fire me, and she didn't talk to the higher-ups. After that, I received a call from my colleagues and reluctantly called Muribatsu Holdings. Fortunately, the problem was solved quickly, and the major project was able to continue. I put my trustworthy colleagues in charge of the project and gave them all the information. Within the company, the upper management, who had seen my work performance, offered to withdraw my resignation. But I had already found my next job, and I was fed up with a company that allowed Manager Shiba's methods to continue. Because of that, my decision to quit hadn't changed. A few days later, other employees gathered in the CEO's office and collectively criticized Manager Shiba.
Why did you fire such a talented employee? Didn't you realize that he was in charge of a large-scale project worth 500 million yen?
That's...
When we asked your department employees, they said that your behavior is very bad. You push your work onto subordinates and went home on time. And because of it, your subordinates are struggling. Is this true?
That's...
Just say yes or no.
Yes!
I think you were spoiled because your father is an executive. I'm sorry, but you will no longer be a manager.
No.
And of course, Shiba-kun, you as the father are responsible for this as well. We will consider disciplinary action against both of you and your daughter in this matter. I understand.
Subsequently, Shiba's father, who was an executive, was also punished and transferred to a different branch in the countryside. It seems that the rumor about him getting his daughter hired through connections is true, as revealed by testimony from the Human Resources Department. In addition, it was discovered that Shiba's father has been secretly covering up complaints submitted by employees. The CEO took issue with this and demoted manager Shiba. Without her father's backing, Shiba could no longer act as arrogant as she had before. Already disliked by others, Shiba found everyone refusing to cooperate with her work, leaving her increasingly isolated. It seems that she was forced to resign because she felt uncomfortable within the company. Nobody felt bad for her because it was her own fault. She struggled to find a new job and was having trouble with money. Some people had seen her sleeping in the park and working part-time jobs. And the person who told me all this was Yumiki-san. On the other hand, I was able to find another job. Actually, this was also thanks to Yumiki-san. Yumiki-san felt bad for me and introduced me to her uncle who runs a company, and I immediately found a new job. At my workplace, there aren't many pushy people like Manager Shiba, and no one pushes their work onto me. It's a small company, so the cozy environment is perfect. After getting through the busy season, we all went out for drinks together, and I was happy to have this kind of close communication with my coworkers, which I haven't experienced at my previous workplace.
I'm so glad to have a talented worker like you come work for us.
I'm glad to be of help.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to this new job, I got even closer to Yumiki-san.
Tsujimoto-san, good work!
Oh, Yumiki-san, good work! Did you already finish work?
Yeah, I finished early today.
I'm almost finished too, so do you want to go drinking?
Yeah, let's go!
We became good drinking buddies. We contacted each other a lot and hung out a lot.
Oh, you're going drinking. Maybe I'll go too.
Hey, Uncle, you still have work to do, right? You can't go.
What? You're so cold. Oh, was that it? A date? Then I shouldn't be there.
It's not a date.
I'm fine with him coming.
No, it's fine. If you spoil him, then he'll come every time.
You're so mean. I wouldn't do that.
Today, it's just going to be me and Tsujimoto-kun. Do you understand?
Invite me next time.
Are you sure it was fine not inviting your uncle? He seemed a little sad.
It's fine. I don't want him to get in the way.
Get in the way?
No, it's nothing. Let's just drink. Hey, are you dating anyone?
What? No.
Right. Yay.
What about that?
I actually like you.
Huh? What do you mean you like me?
Come on. Obviously romantically. Did you not know?
No, sorry. I just got surprised.
Then, will you tell me your response?
I actually like you too.
Really? Then will you date me?
Yes, I love to. Thus, we started dating. I wanted to continue supporting each other and living happily.
Whew, I need to finish this by today. My name is Sasayama Koichi, 26. I work for a Tokyo-based IT company called Dissolution. I've been here ever since I graduated as an engineer. Thanks to my study efforts, I'm becoming something of a mid-level employee.
Koichi, sorry, but can you do something about the software system?
She's Miyano Yuri, 25. She's my junior who I've been dating since college. After graduating, she joined Dissolution as a sales rep. Unlike me, who's awkward with people, he's always been good at talking with others. Oh, sure, I was just about done here.
Really? Thanks. Sorry to pile this on you.
No problem. It's urgent, right? Since joining, I've always tried to take on as much work as I can to improve my skills. It's tough sometimes, but it's also fun. However, there's one thing that's been weighing on me recently. I thought I left this part of this build to you. What is this?
It's the same as the one from the earlier project.
This doesn't even cover the basics. Didn't you study properly? His name is Kiyama Yoda. He joined the company this year as a new engineer. That means he's my junior. But the thing that's been worrying me is him.
Stop! That's enough. Don't push him any further.
But Yuri!
He just started, right? Shouldn't you cover for him?
But I've already told him several times. Every time I tried talking to Kiyama, Yuri would always cut in. Sure, he's still just a fresh recruit. That's exactly why this is the time we should be learning to do things properly. That was my opinion. Whenever Yuri stepped in, it somehow made me look like I was the bad guy. I try to be careful with my words, yet I'm always reminded of how difficult teaching others can be. It's like I want to say things like that. At times like this, I just can't help but drink. If I come down too hard, it's going to be a problem. But if I was too soft, my juniors will never grow. I brewed over it as I drank, when someone suddenly called me from behind.
Are you Koichi-kun?
Hazuki?
No way! It really is you. Long time no see.
The voice belonged to Hazuki Mitsushita, a friend from university. We first got to know each other after taking the same lecture, and we ended up joining the same club as well. I heard that after graduation, she started her own business, but since I joined a company right after, we hadn't met since then. Hazuki sat down beside me and I started talking. I've been telling him over and over, but he just won't listen.
You got it rough, huh?
It's probably nothing, though, compared to what you've been through.
Not at all. Hardships are hardships, no matter how big or small.
Already tipsy, I kept unloading my frustrations. Hazuki listened without showing a trace of annoyance. We spent time together back in university, but our contact kind of faded after I started going out with Yuri. I wanted to stay friends, but she said it wasn't a good idea. Sorry, it's been so long since we last met, and all I'm doing is complaining.
Don't worry about it. Everyone has days like this. All I can do is listen, though.
Thanks. Just having someone to talk to makes me feel lighter.
I'm glad. If it ever gets too hard, though, why don't you come to my place instead?
What? Hazuki pulled out a business card and handed it to me. Printed on it was the name of her company, Psychos Incorporated. But this is the company she started. I was shocked, but there was no way I could refuse, so I took the card. I appreciate it, but for now, I'll pass. We're drinking right now, after all.
I'm serious, though. I'm not drunk at all.
I know, but I want to keep doing my best in my current company.
That's a shame. I understand, though, so I won't force you.
She looked disappointed but accepted my response. To at least acknowledge her feelings, I slipped the card into my wallet. That night, we talked about our university days and laughed as we drank. I thought to myself that I'd do my best again tomorrow, but reality wasn't so simple. Thank you for calling. This is Sayan from Knowledge Solutions Engineering Department. What? The program isn't complete! The next day, a call came from one of our clients saying that the project hadn't progressed at all. It was the project Kiyama-kun's in charge of. Luckily, they were one of our regulars, which is why I was able to apologize and have them wait a bit longer. As if to make matters worse, Kiyama showed up late.
Good morning.
Kiyama-kun, do you have a minute? Come with me to the meeting room. I approached him as soon as he arrived. I had work piling up, but this was something that had to be said. Maybe sensing from my tone that something was off, Kiyama followed me quietly. Kiyama-kun, do you know why I called you here?
No, not at all.
This morning I got a call from one of your clients. They said the programming hadn't even started. What's the meaning of this? I try to keep my irritation in check. If I raise my voice, it would just create more problems.
I couldn't understand it. There's no way I could do that stuff.
If you don't understand, you could have asked for help or at least reported it. Why'd you just do nothing?
I didn't know what to do. It can't be helped.
No, you're causing our clients trouble. Despite trying to hold back, my voice rose. I couldn't take it anymore. He was treating work far too lightly. We engineers live and die by deadlines. If we don't meet them, the client could drop the contract altogether.
Then you do it, senpai. This isn't the kind of thing a genius like me should waste time on.
The sheer arrogance of his words made my blood boil. If he really was a genius, he would have been done immediately. I wanted to tell him that, but I held my tongue. No, this was a task assigned to you. You have to follow through.
I lost all motivation. I'm going home.
Wait, we're not done here yet.
I've already heard enough. Later.
Ignoring my words, Kiyama walked straight out of the meeting room. I almost chased after him, but the thought of the work he had left unfinished pulled me back to my desk. First things first, I had to clean up his mess.
Do you have a minute, Koichi?
Oh, Yuri. Yeah, I was just wrapping up.
We need to have a talk.
I was about to go on my lunch break when Yuri approached me. Her tone was low, tight with anger. I have no idea why, though. What do you want to talk about?
It's about Kiyama.
Kiyama? Oh, yeah. This morning I got a call from one of his clients. The work he was supposed to handle wasn't done at all, so I had to step in. But then he just went home after I confronted him about it. Since she was my girlfriend, I figured she'd sympathize with me if I vented about Kiyama. After all, she works in sales and knows how much contracts matter. But
About that, I think part of the responsibility for Kiyama ending up like this is yours.
what?
You're his mentor, aren't you? That means this failure comes down to your lack of proper guidance.
I was speechless since I wasn't expecting this reaction. Sure, maybe I could have done more, but I assigned him tasks properly and checked in on his progress frequently. Hold on. I explained everything clearly to him and asked him whether everything was going alright, but still he didn't do it.
I'm telling you that that's your responsibility. Don't push the blame onto someone else.
I'm not. I only told him to meet his deadlines. I couldn't understand why Yuri was so mad, so I tried desperately to explain myself. I explained everything properly to him and asked if things were going alright, but still he hadn't done the work. So of course the responsibility is his. At least that's what I thought. Yuri's next words drove me even further into a corner though.
Enough. Let's break up.
Wait, what? Where did that suddenly come from?
I'd already been considering breaking up with you recently. I thought you'd choose sales like me, but instead you chose engineering.
That's because I thought engineering suited me better. You agreed back then.
I only said that to go along with you at the time. Anyways, I can't stay with someone who can't even guide a junior properly. It's over.
It's hard to stay calm when someone suddenly mentions a breakup. I try to stop her with a proposal. Oh wait, let's at least talk about this after work.
There's no room for discussion. It's over. Goodbye.
Wait, Yuri! Hey! I tried to stop her, but Yuri just walked away. This is the worst. Because Kiyama stormed off on his own, I got dumped by Yuri. What a day. I guess I'll just contact Yuri later. I had finished work and was on my way home. I was completely drained after everything that happened, both mentally and physically. But on my way back to my apartment through the downtown area, I witnessed something unbelievable. What the hell is that? I froze at what I saw in front of a low hotel. I rubbed my eyes to make sure, but there was no mistake. It was Kiyama and Yuri. I couldn't make sense of what was happening, so I hid nearby and watched.
Thanks as always, senpai.
Don't worry about it. I broke up with him, so now we can finally be together.
Finally, Sasayama-senpai was such a pain.
Yeah, he's so uptight. I haven't liked him at all for years now.
But that's what she thought about me. I noticed she'd been distracted recently, but I never would have imagined she was in a relationship with Kiyama. The thought of contacting her to talk things over deflated like a balloon. Before I knew it, I was running aimlessly just to get away from that place. By the time I stopped, I realized I was standing in front of the same izakaya. There's no point in going home tonight. Never before had I wanted to drink this badly. I got my girlfriend stolen by a junior who never did his job. I wanted to drown out that reality. So I stepped inside and started drinking on my own. Screw this, I've had enough. I drank more than usual, venting to the master as I went. I knew it wasn't good, but I couldn't stop. After about an hour of this, someone suddenly called me from behind.
I thought you might be here. Wow. You've been drinking a lot today, huh?
Azuki?
Koichi-kun, something must have happened, right?
The moment I saw Hazuki's face, an overwhelming sense of relief hit me, and I almost burst into tears. After she sat down next to me, I told her everything that had happened that day.
I see. That must have been really tough for you.
I did everything I could. This is how it turned out. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be hard having to see them again after all of that. What I told you the other day is still valid, though. What do you say?
Yeah, maybe this is fate. If all that hadn't happened, I probably would have never even considered it. But there's no way I can bring myself to go back to that company tomorrow. The next day, I submitted my resignation, took care of the handover, used up my paid leave, and finally quit.
We have a new member joining us from today. This is Mr. Sasayama. Everyone, please welcome him.
My name is Sasayama. I work as a software engineer until now. I'll make sure to put my skills to use here as well. I look forward to working with you all. After that, I officially joined Cycles and began working again as an engineer. Wanting to forget the painful memories, I threw myself into work. Hazuki worried I was overdoing it, but honestly, this is what I needed.
Koichi-kun, the software you delivered to the client the other day was well received. Thank you.
It's nothing. I'm just glad my skills were put to use.
I knew it was the right decision to scout you.
Since joining Cycles, I was finally able to unleash my full technical abilities. Some of the clients that used to contract with Noology Solutions even switched to Cycles when they found out I was here. Thanks to that, the company's performance kept growing steadily. Phew! Things actually feel more fulfilling than before. Everyone at Cycles is generally good people, and more than anything, they work with passion. Just that made me happy. I'm really glad I made the switch. But the past doesn't let go of you so easily. Huh? Who is it? You've got to be kidding me. My phone buzzed in my pocket, so I pulled it out. It was from the one person I at least wanted to hear from again. Yes, this is Sasayama.
Koichi? I'm glad you answered.
Why are you calling me? We shouldn't have anything to do with each other anymore.
That's the thing. Could you come back? It's a mess here right now.
Huh? The person who suddenly called me was my ex-girlfriend Yuri. I had blocked her messages, but I'd forgotten to block her calls. What do you mean, come back?
We've been losing contracts one after another since you left. Kiyama is completely useless, and no matter how much I do sales, we can't get contracts.
I already told you clearly back then, right? Yet you ignored me inside of Kiyama. I took this chance to finally let everything out. You broke off with me during work, cheated on me, and now that you're in trouble you want me to bail you out? That's way too convenient.
I wasn't myself back then. I'm sorry, okay?
It's too late. I'm at work now, so bye. I hung up the phone. I had no intention of going back, and no intention of helping her, so I quickly blocked her number as well. This should settle things once and for all. Or so I thought.
That happened?
I turned her down though. Being able to finally say what I wanted to say felt good.
I'm glad. I couldn't stand seeing you so broken back then.
Yeah, from now on I'll keep pushing forward though. Hazuki smiled at my words. At work she was my boss and the company president. But outside of that, we just talked like usual. When we neared the office's entrance, I noticed someone standing there. Yuri?
Koichi, I've been waiting for you. So this is where you work?
Mizuno-san.
You're the one who stole Koichi from me, aren't you?
So if you disappear, Koichi will be mine again!
In front of the office stood Yuri. She pulled a kitchen knife from her bag and a chill shot down my spine. Pointing the blade towards us, she broke into a run. Hazuki! Call the police!
Oh, okay.
Let go of me. If she dies, you'll come back to me, right?
This won't change anything. I answered calmly, my voice steady despite Yuri's frantic movements. The moment I realized what needed to be done, my fear vanished and clarity took over. Soon after, the police arrived and Yuri was taken away. Phew! Can't believe that just happened. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt, Hazuki. I'm so glad we broke up.
I was more worried about you, Koichi. Thanks for saving me.
I was the only one who could act in that situation, though. That morning had been absolute chaos. Right after finishing work, Hazuki and I went out for drinks. Despite the commotion, we were able to complete the day's task without issue.
Miyano-san didn't used to be like that. What happened?
I heard from one of our clients that after I left, she started losing contracts one after another and she went crazy.
I see. Well, she brought it on herself, I guess.
According to the clients who continued working with me after I changed companies, Yuri's behavior had become visibly erratic. As for Kiyama, his work stalled so badly that he finally got fired. I feel a little sorry for them, but on this point, I agree completely with Hazuki. And then Hazuki looked straight at me, her eyes serious.
So, you're single now, right?
Yeah.
In that case, why don't you go out with me? I've actually liked you since our university days.
Hazuki. Her sudden confession caught me off guard. But after working together for a while, I started feeling drawn to her too. I like you too, Hazuki. So please go out with me.
Thanks. You're not saying this because you're drunk, right?
No! And so from that day on, Hazuki and I became a couple. Since then, the izakaya where we reunited turned into our go-to place for dates. They say that when one god abandons you, another picks you up. After everything that's happened, I think it might be true.
Isn't that lovely? Like and subscribe for more videos. See you again!